This is arrange it into a van. Quickly, I want to show you some things. Toyota Yaris, semi-automatic, half automatic. At first, when I bought this car, I didn't really know the functions of these two ears here. Here is plus, here is minus. And here there are music control buttons. I've been using this car for quite some time. The car is a very wonderful car. Economize fuel, and in terms of consumption, this car is number one. It's very, very good. Now, I've been using this car for going to almost 2 years now. I've never had any problem, and everything just work fine. Come out of my house in the morning, put my key, then zoom off. Just after 1 year, I've fill up my oil. I just check it this morning, and the oil is still very good, and the gauge is still very good as well. Though I don't normally use the car often, I drive like 60 kilometers every day. So the car is a very, very, very nice car. So just what I discovered. Look, here is the jar bus. Since I bought this car, I'll be using. You can see here. Here's E, which is a drive. Here's N, which is a neutral. Here's R, which is a reverse. And here you have minus, M, plus. So I've never used this function before. I'll be using this other side of it, the other automatic. Here's the automatic. Here is where you can select your jars yourself. So yesterday I just decided to use it, and it worked well. It worked very well. And for most of us who don't have experience with these semi-automatic, although we prefer to use the normal automatic functions. For those of us who have never used a semi-automatic, I just want to show you a little bit. Like myself, when I started it yesterday, I didn't know that if the car was on, so I was the park brake was just down. I released the park brake, so I was just testing it. As the car started moving gradually, then no, the car was still stable. Then I tried to push the jar down, and next the car made a very loud noise, like free me, no. So I didn't really know what that was. I was afraid. So let me not go and spoil this car. I kept it. So when I came back home, I'm the kind of person I don't give up on things. So I tried to go over and over again, and I realized that the moment, let me, as you can see here, the moment the jump the joystick comes here, is automatically jar 1. As you can see here, this is it, M1 automatically is in jar 1. So when you go up, when you go down, because down is a plus, when you go down, it gives you 2. So when you go down again, it gives you 3. When you go up, it gives you 1, meaning minus jars and plus jar. So while driving, and if you get to like 30 kmh, like 30 is you have to use jar 2, and then when you come to like 50, you have to use jar 3. So once you cross 50, you have to use jar 4. Then when you get to like 80, you have to select jar 5. So then when you from 80 above, you have to use jar 5, even if you are running 160, 140, you have to use jar 5. But if you have to come back again to 70, you go back to jar 4 again. You want to go back to 50, you go back to jar 3. You want to go back to 30, you go back to jar 2. So that is how it is. I'm just saying all this because of some of the beginners or people who want to learn how to drive a car. So that is how it is. And these two ears I showed you earlier, these are the functionals of the jar. So if you want to use the semi-automatic functional, you don't even need to touch your gear stick, or you can just control it from here. And in manual, when you want to select your jar, you have to match your clutch, then select your jar, release the clutch, then you follow up with your speed. So but here you don't actually need to match anything, not even your brake. Like if I want to select the jar now, if I want to select the jar, once this car want to move, I start up the car, I cannot select the jar if my leg is not on the brake. To select the jar, like to put it on reverse or neutral or drive, I have to match the brake. But in this case, once the car is running, you don't need to match anything to change your jar. If you're using the semi-automatic function, you just have to press. Once it gets to 30, you just know you have to just press plus, take it to 2. Once you get to 50, once you are going cross 30, just press a plus, it take you to 3 jar. Once you're crossing 50, you take it to 4. So just like that, you don't need to press any other thing here. So that is amazing. That is very, very wonderful. So that is what I discovered this morning. So the car is a very wonderful car. So it's a good economical car. So you can get one for yourself. It's 2010 model. Toyota Yaris 2010. I still wonder why this car is still very, very expensive at this time. I go on internet, try to see if I can get another one for my friend. I can just find anyone below 6,000, 5,000 euro. It's just from 5,000 above. And very expensive. And those cars have run up to 100 and something kilometers, 100 and something thousand kilometers, and it's still very expensive because the car is a very good car. So if you need to get one, it's a good car to get. And this semi-automatic of a thing is also a good one as well. So it's recommendable, but you follow your heart, man. Follow your heart. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you, stay cool, man.